Right, well, afternoon. Quick review of the weekend. I didn't manage to do one from the paddock yesterday, so I just thought while I'm waiting for my ferry, Douglas seafront as a backdrop, and a quick rundown of what happened. Steve went out on the Ducati. That went fine. The session was looking a bit gloomy, and on the last lap, last couple of laps really, it started spotting with rain. So the times were down. He brought it home and it was just absolutely starting to batter it down just as he got in. I'll just give you a bit of a view of Douglas seafront here. It's not particularly busy with bikes at the moment, but it's getting there. They're all starting to come in. So the Norton didn't go out in the end. Electrical issues on that, so we had to park it for the event, for the race. I took the TZ out in the last race, which was a bit frustrating. It was clearly going to throw it down. We'd put wets on. The bike was ready. A few others had put wets on. Anybody that was seeing what was happening had put wets on. They went down to the line. The front runners were on slicks, which I still can't understand why you would have done that. You could tell it was going to batter it down. But for safety reasons, that then meant they stopped. They didn't start the race. They sent them all back to the paddock, delayed it 25 minutes, let everybody get onto wets so that they could all go race safely. Even then, some people still went out on intermediates and ended up coming back in after 2 laps. Seems a bit unfair to us. We'd made the right tyre choice and we were ready to go. They hadn't, and they sort of got allowed to change their tyres and go have another go at it. Could have meant teams like ours and Steve, Dave next door had made the right choice. He was on wets as well. Dave Glover and everybody, all of those teams thinking, brilliant, we might have a real chance of going somewhere here because the top teams are on the wrong tyres. But anyway, level playing field when they all set off. But it all went well. We got finished, all the bikes got back, nothing blew up, nothing broke down. The Norton was an electrical issue that when it came back in and we tried to start it, of course it worked straight away. So it's probably something like the generator getting hot and breaking down. When it cools down it works again. So it'll be an intermittent one that'll be really tricky to find, but I'm sure Steve will have a go at that. Anyway, that's the last of the PreTT for this year. Back across to work, back in the unit, and the workshop's going to be busy the next few days, really busy. We've got a lot of work that's been shoehorned in before I head away again next weekend to come over and watch the actual TT. So I'll be back with this view again in a week or so.